Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It is never a dull and boring moment in crypto, that is for sure. That is why I love doing daily market updates. Now today, ladies and gentlemen, there is so much happening out there. It is a sea of red. Literally, it's chaos. I'm watching Ethereum absolutely tank on my other screen right here. And again, it has been labeled a security by the Attorney General's office in New York, which is crazy. Excuse me, there are updates in relation to Ripple and XRP. $300 million in liquidations. You've got Silvergate and Silicon Valley Bank distress sparks major fears in the US economic outlook right now. Russia basically introducing a bill for Bitcoin mining, basically mandating earnings reports right here. And if you don't disclose them, you will go to jail. Joe Biden, President of the United States, obviously imposing a 30% crypto tax, which is crazy. Hedera has been hacked, which is devastating. And an FTX executive loses his $3 million mansion. But anyway, this is just the beginning. We're going to go through it all. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you, 54.3 thousand people that are subscribed to this channel. I absolutely love you. Thank you very much. You guys rock. If you are new to the channel, please make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification as well, because as you can see right here, I absolutely love documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and of course my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. Things are just getting freaking wild in this space at the moment. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, it would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find ladies and gentlemen do that. All right, so give it a good old thumbs up. Doesn't cost you anything. It's down there. You guys rock. Thank you very much. Excuse me. Also, a little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff. I do not want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yes, we don't like to lose. So please do your own research and due diligence, because you can lose money like that in the blink of an eye in crypto, all right? Be careful out there. Now, formalities are out of the way, guys. Yes, there's so much to get through. I'm going to try and get through as quick as possible. But KuCoin Exchange sued by the New York Attorney General's office, claiming Ethereum is a security, which is absolutely wild. And again, the whole markets were down, but I'm still dollar cost averaging into XRP, Quant, Illuvium, Solana, XLM. There's a whole range of buying opportunities right now, which again, this is not the first time it's happened. It happened with the collapse of UST. It happened with Lunar Classic, FTX. There's been many other occasions which I've picked up some bargains. So again, I will be doing that probably over the weekend. And yes, the Patreon is making money. I am keeping an eye on the bots again. Join up below. I'm still making money in there, which is awesome. All right, let's go to Coinspot. This is where I buy my crypto in Australia. There is a referral link below. Please feel free to use the referral link. You will get $10 in Bitcoin. Now, I'm going to go through the prices quickly. And yes, they're all in Australian dollars. Everything else is set to USD because I'm catering for everybody around the world. Now, Bitcoin's sitting at $30,000 AUD right now, down 7.82%. Ethereum is down 8%, $2,197. And again, all of this FUD out there with it being labeled a security. We'll get into that in a second. But XRP's at 57 cents. Again, the savior of all crypto, in my opinion. You've got ADA down as well, 47 cents. You've got Matic, $1.53. Sol's at $26. Chainlink, $9. XLM, 11 cents. Hedera's at 9 cents as well. ICP, $7.49. Algo's at 30 cents. Quant is at 173. Yes, finally. The thing is broken down below 180. Great time to dollar cost average into that. We have Theta at $1.39. Axie's at $11 as well. Chili's at 16 cents. The bot's doing still very, very well. Even amongst this chaos right now, it is still up 141%. Can't complain about that. Patreon, link below. XDC right here at 4 cents. And Casper has dropped below it. 5 cents right there. Now let's move on to crypto bubbles. And yes, the Wall Street Bull University. I'm very bullish about this. Love talking with everyone in there directly and the DMs and in the comments. And again, I put up all my buys, my sells, my trades, my crypto trading bots. And again, my dividend investing, which does provide cash flow every single month, which is awesome and very important. Now, link is below. Join up. You will not regret it. Now, obviously, the whole crypto world right here is in a sea of red. I've seen it before. We've all seen it before. Literally. this is where I like to buy because, again, crypto is not going anywhere. It's just being, stifled in the United States. Gary Gensler is on a mission. He'd be rubbing his hands like this today with Ethereum, wouldn't he? He'd be doing this. What do you reckon about that? I reckon he would be. Anyway, incredible buying opportunities. I mean, Axie's down 8% as well, guys. $7.25 USD. What else we got here, guys? Solana, again, 7.9 down, $16.95. That's a bargain. The graph right now trading at 11 cents USD, which is nice. CFX, I am trading that at the moment, 16 cents, which again is very nice trading at the moment. XLM is a gem at 7 cents USD right now. There are buying opportunities everywhere. And yes, Quant, 111 US dollars, down 4%. Finally, it's broken down. I've been waiting for this for a long time. So again, I will dollar cost average into that. And if it keeps dropping, guys, I'm just going to back the truck up with it, really. Now, obviously, Bitcoin outflows are going crazy at the moment, shows huge spikes, whales going on a shopping spree. I agree. This is the time to go on a shopping spree. It's not financial advice. Do not listen to me for financial advice. Be careful. But on-chain data shows that exchanges have been observing the vast Bitcoin outflow recently, a sign that whales may be going on a buying spree of the assets, which is interesting. But the net flows have been a negative in recent days. An analyst, Crypto Quant, posted and pointed out that around 10,000 Bitcoin flowed out of exchanges yesterday. The relevant indicator here, all exchanges net flow, which measures the net amount of Bitcoin entering or exiting wallets of centralized exchanges. The metric's value is calculated by dividing the inflows and outflows right here. And I just want to point out that the US government did transfer 49,000 Bitcoin into exchanges and basically to Coinbase. Anyway, absolutely wild. Now, the XRP Ripple lawsuit, okay? And again, Judgment Day is coming, and I purposely did the thumbnail for that video as the Terminator because, again, Judgment Day. If you haven't watched Terminator, go watch it. It's a great movie. Anyway, and it stars my man Arnold right there. There you go. That's me and him. Now, obviously, legal counsel suggests that the Ripple case with the SEC could end in trial. I hope it doesn't. And I'm remaining very positive here. I doubt it, though, but XRP could break out as whales move large amounts of the token. But the unending Ripple XRP tussle with the SEC might end in another legal proceeding. According to Scott Chamberlain right here, the blockchain lawyer and founder of Evernote XRPL, stood this ground while responding to a tweet about the ruling on both parties to preclude expert testimonies right here. But if the expert appoint, I don't know this legal language, on the law of or Howie, that part was struck. If the expert purported to know others' motives, why buy XRP or the future, the XRPL with Ripple without a rigorous methodology, that part was struck. If your expert disagreed with another expert, that part stayed. Another further thought, 4 key takeaways for me. It seems more likely that there will be a trial because the decision results in conflicting expert testimony that muddies a summary judgment application. So many facts at issue. There is a caveat, though. Now, there's a long tweet about that. We'll get into that in a second. But whales caught in, obviously, the divide. Given his reasons, Chamberlain pointed out some flaws in the cases presented by both Ripple and the regulator. Although he admitted that the three were many facts at play, the entrepreneur said that the few pieces of evidence remained unclear. Chamberlain tweeted, the SEC's expert had his testimony on why people bought XRP excluded. It's unclear what any evidence remains on record to support the SEC, obviously support the SEC argument that anyone who bought XRP expected profits solely and substantially from Ripple's efforts. However, the legal practitioner's opinion resulted in a disagreement on social media platforms. Some mentioned that Chamberlain was in Ripple's support, hence his biased view. Others did not align with that talk on the further trial right here. Amid the divide, while it reported that large amounts of XRP moved wallets right here, according to the real-time capital movement tracker, 112 million XRP was transferred from address to address in the last 24 hours. And again, I really believe that the SEC is going to have a very difficult time here winning its summary judgment. But then again, Ripple may cop a fine for early sales. I'm not sure just yet. But I'm very optimistic and positive that there will be a win for Ripple in this case. And I hope it does because they're literally going to be the saviors of crypto. And also, guys, we know that it is not a security. I mean, back in 2015, XRP was declared a commodity by the CFTC. And by the way, why would a US regulator from the the CFTC go to Ripple's office? I hope people haven't forgotten that either, to be honest. Now, obviously, crypto liquidations, $300 million has been liquidated, which is crazy, as Silvergate folds and KuCoin is sued. Crypto liquidations are beginning to pile up, as over $300 million was liquidated after several developments. The closure of Silvergate and the KuCoin lawsuit have obviously precipitated a retraction in the market, which has, I'm watching it literally unfold as we speak. And liquidations in the crypto market are beginning to mount as news of Silvergate shutting down and the lawsuit against KuCoin is digested. Over the past 24 hours, liquidations have crossed $306 million, with Bitcoin being the most liquidated at $119.2 million. Ether follows with $75.5 million. Whoa. And unsurprisingly, nearly all liquidations are traders with long positions opened. Their positions were not entirely unwarranted, as before the recent reversal, the market had looked like it was building up momentum. And again, I just want to say, for the people that are saying that this is a bull trap, no one could predict Silvergate banks and all of these banks folding up and all these lawsuits from the regulators. So again, that's played a massive part in this. Anyway, moving on. Let's go here, guys. But the US trustee appeals Binance, appeals New York judge's approval of the Voyager deal. So they do not want Binance.US acquiring Voyager. So the US Justice Department here filed an appeal against the approval made by the NY just days before to allow the $1 billion sale of the assets from Voyager Digital. I wonder why. And the Department of Justice has filed an appeal against the latest decision in the case for the selling assets between Voyager and Binance, which is interesting right here. But the Chapter 11 was confirmed only a day prior, March 7. The US bankruptcy judge Michael Wiles, this plan would have allowed the former crypto brokerage company to go forward with selling billions of dollars in assets to Binance.US in an effort to regain liquidity to pay back customers. Now, again, everyone should... I mean, why wouldn't they allow that if it's going to be able to pay back customers? It doesn't make freaking sense. Just ridiculous. It's just Gary Gensler. Sorry, it is. Now, Silvergate has collapsed as well, sparking major fears, the US economic outlook right here. And two major American banks failed in the same week. We had crypto bank Silvergate went into voluntary liquidation following a customer exodus right here. And just a few days later on March 9th, Silicon Valley SVB stock collapsed following the launch of a $1.75 billion share sale to shore up its balance sheet. In a gloomy economy, which is still reeling in from prolonged lockdowns, a year of long war in Ukraine, and all eyes are on the banks again, causing absolute chaos. I mean, doesn't help when you've got governments around the world and reserve banks and, reserve banks around the world raising interest rates. Of course things are going to collapse. It's not doing anything for inflation. It's just causing grief. Whole economic collapse. But anyway, I like this in that sense because as an investor, I like buying distressed assets because, again, that's when basically, like, for example, ExxonMobil, when I bought the stock, when the collapse happened in 2020, when the whole pandemic hit, that is when I took advantage of that opportunity. So again, it does open doors for opportunity, but you need balls of steel. Okay, you do. Now, moving on. This is crazy, but a crypto mining bill in Russia basically mandates earnings reports or you can face jail time. So crypto miners in Russia will have to declare earnings or face jail time. Those who violate the law could face a fine, jail time, or forced labor. Whoa, that is full on. You've got the Biden administration as well proposes a 30% crypto mining tax, closing wash trading loopholes. The administration of the president, Joe Biden right here, has proposed to excise tax on cryptocurrency miners equal to 30% of the cost of the electricity they use, and plans to eliminate tax-deductible losses relating to wash trading of crypto tokens, according to the U.S. Department of Treasury document published on Thursday. What does that tell you? Crypto's not going anywhere. The governments are trying to regulate it and control it as quick as possible, which is just wild. Now, Hedera confirms exploit on mainnet led to the theft of service tokens right here, but this is full on. But Hedera said on March 9th, smart contract exploit has not impacted the network or its consensus layer. And Hedera team behind the distributed ledger Hedera Hashgraph has confirmed a smart contract exploit on the Hedera mainnet that has led to the theft of several liquidity pool tokens. And Hedera said that the attacker targeted liquidity pool tokens on decentralized exchanges, or DEXs, that derived its code from Uniswap v2 on Ethereum, which was ported over for the use on the Hedera token service. It's unbelievable how they find a way and a loophole to get through this to steal money. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, hopefully no one's been affected by that. And of course, you've got this is just ridiculous, but the FTX exec loses $3.7 million island home to authorities 5 months after buying it. Well, that's not your freaking money, is it, buddy? Just saying. And Singh signed, what has he got? Singh signed a deed for the home on October 25th, while FTX went officially bankrupt on November 11th. And basically, he was a lead engineer, bought a $3.7 million vacation home in San Juan Islands last October. Now the property has been seized by the US government. The home, purchased roughly 2 weeks before the FTX went bankrupt, is located on the Wood End Hill and features 6 bedrooms, a lap pool, and a hot tub. Of course it does. You stole money. Give it back, you clown. I'm enraged right now because of all this chaos that's been caused. But anyway, we've got net positive flow right here. We've got money going into BNB. We've got XMR, Monero, Shiba Inu, Aptos, Solana, Doge. We have Lido DAO, which is interesting. I got liquidated from that, just to be honest with you. And I may open a trade again because, again, this is when the perfect time in the markets are chaos. Everything goes back up. All right, just saying it. It will happen. Anyway, money into Bitcoin, of course, and Hedera as well. People are buying HBAR, which is nice. Now, let's go to Twitter. I'm at the Wall Street Bull Oz. Go follow me on Twitter, ladies and gentlemen. And again, thank you very much to those 4,077 people. I appreciate you. I will be giving this away when I hit 100,000 subs on YouTube. Now, this is interesting, but the House Democrat basically engages in an anti-Asian discrimination by not so subtly accused Canadian citizen. CZ, have a listen to this.
I heard that.
And did you know that one of those individuals who owns Binance was the company Binance, while he has Canadian citizenship, he is a Chinese national? Were you aware of that?
I did not know that.
Okay, and that he stated.
I don't know, man. I think in general, that's not cool. Just calling someone from their country. I think we're all human beings. I think today's society, I think there's been a lot of change in the world, and I don't like to get political or anything like that. But anyway, that's not cool what you said. Anyway, I think everyone needs to love each other and have a bit of peace in the world because we've all been through so much shit over the last couple of years. Anyway, that needs to stop. Now, Peter Schiff coming out basically hating on crypto and saying sell your Bitcoin and buy gold. Just full-blown hating it. Anyway, now I just want to point out Digital Asset Investor retweeted this, but it's basically Vitalik hating on XRP. Looks like Ripple XRP team is sinking to new levels of strangeness. They are claiming that their SHIT coin could be called a security for public policy reasons, namely because Bitcoin and Ethereum are Chinese controlled. Yeah, that doesn't look too good now, does it, Vitalik? So this is where you need to be very careful what you tweet, mate, because again, people are not freaking stupid, that's for sure. And just to be quite honest with you here, he hasn't tweeted out for a while, since January. So there you go. Where are you, Vitalik? There you go. You've been called a security today. Hedera core team is actively investigating the smart contract irregularity right here that has been discovered, and they are working directly with the team across the DeFi ecosystem to determine the cause and potential impact. Now, moving on, guys, you've got Jim Cramer talking about buying Silicon Valley bank stock SIVB, saying it will basically moon and it's still cheap. Has room to run right now, and the stock value has since dropped by 66%. Inverse Kramer. Have a listen to this.
Being a banker to these immense pools of capital has always been a very good business. Stock's still cheap. Now, you have to remember that a stock that falls 66%, like SVB Financial did last year, it takes it a lot more to recover. After losing 2/3 of your value, you need a 200% gain to get back to even. This is arithmetic. Some people call it geometry. So you could argue SVB's nearly 40% rally this year is barely a drop in the bucket. And that's how I want you to think it. I think it's also a good example of why these bounce back moves might be far from over. these stocks could have more room to run, especially if you think they were driven down to artificially low.
Yeah, man, I don't know with that one. Anyway, do the opposite. Short it if that's the case. If he says buy it, just short it. If he says sell it, buy it. I don't know. Just do the opposite, basically, and you'll see the effect. Anyway, just a few days ago, the XRP lawsuit is supposed to end. Just a few days before the XRP lawsuit is supposed to end, Ethereum is called a security in a lawsuit. I am glad I own XRP. I agree. Thank you, Crypto Bull. And again, Ethereum has officially been labeled as security. A lawsuit against KuCoin, the New York Attorney General, could have major consequences for investors in Ethereum and other proof-of-stake cryptocurrencies. It's unbelievable. You've got Bill Ackman. I'm a fan of Bill Ackman anyway, but he's basically talking about the SVB financial right here. It could destroy the important long-term driver of the economy right here. And venture capital-backed companies rely on SVB for loans and holding their operating cash. And basically, government bailout's going to happen with this because the market is in absolute chaos. Look at all the banks which are just in the red right now. So many banks are in the red right now. It's just crazy. And not good to see a sea of red. But again, anyway, moving on. Now, there is an ad that I want to play you from Coinbase, and we'll end up on this. And yes, there is an asteroid apparently coming to Earth from NASA. I don't know if it's true, but it's a 1 in 400 chance. Could hit on Valentine's Day in 2046. Your comments are freaking hilarious. I'm just saying, I have read them and it made me laugh, so thank you. But we're going to end up on this. Have a listen to this.
That's my job.
I'm just saying, you shouldn't have to buy $10 worth of gum if you just want 79 cents worth of gum. Why do you get charged your money to take your money from your account? And if you're out of money, they charge you for being out of money?
What?
An overseas transfer takes 5 days?
Business days.
Why?
What are they using? A Zeppelin?
I deposited the check Monday.
But Monday was a bank holiday.
Why is this the way it is?
A bank holiday?
This system makes no sense.
This makes no sense.
Who designed this system?
Ma'am?
Is this really the best we can do?
Hello?
Don't we deserve better?
Love it. I love that ad. I'm sorry, I do love it. It's freaking awesome, and I think it's true. Anyone else get annoyed with regards to banks and how they have public holidays? Money still doesn't transfer overnight. It takes overnight or even 2 days to transfer, even in Australia. It doesn't make freaking sense. Even with Osco, if you're doing a transaction, it doesn't happen instantly sometimes, or even over the weekends. We're in a digital age. That should not be happening right now. Anyway, that is pretty much it, guys. I'm still remaining very bullish on crypto, and I'm dollar cost averaging still in my portfolio, but 930 billion in total crypto market, value right here, $69 billion in value in the last 24 hours. So it is very low. 41% BTC, 18% Ethereum. Imagine if XRP flips Ethereum because of this whole saga going on with KuCoin and the New York Attorney General's office. Maybe it's happening, guys. Anyway, there's nothing up in my portfolio at all, as you can see right here. And again, the only coins I'm really focusing on now and honing in, ladies and gentlemen, is the banking coins, all right? Ethereum, XRP. I do hold Ethereum. And again, ADA, AVAX, Chainlink, XLM, Hedera, ALGO, Quant, IOTA, XDC, Casper, LCX, and Alliance Block. And again, Ethereum is partnered with JP Morgan, the biggest banks. I mean, it is not a security. It is not a security. I know that for sure. But, I just believe that the SEC is going on a rampage now. Gary Gensler's doing this with his hands, with all of these cryptos. And again, I honestly believe that Ripple is going to come out on top. XRP is not a security. They're going to win this court case, and they're going to absolutely destroy all the regulators because I think they're just overreaching their power and just being ridiculous and being childish. Let innovation move forward. Anyway, I'm out of here, guys. It's Friday, and join the Patreon. I'll be posting some stuff up later, and follow me on social media as well. Please check the usernames, and official links are below as well, all right? Stay safe, stay positive. It's all good. Just hodl, chill, relax. All right, I'll speak to everyone tomorrow. Peace out, guys. Bye.